Hey mamas, we are here today for our 20-minute third trimester HIIT. Yes, we are still doing HIIT in the third trimester, but we're gonna make it pregnancy friendly. No jumping, your heart rate's not gonna get super high, and I'm gonna take you through a warm up to get us started. So let's come to the edge of our mat. We're gonna crawl forward into a little half plank, so put the knees down, and then we're just gonna do some spinal rotation. So you're gonna lift one arm up, trying to open up that chest, place the hand back down, go to the other side. So we're just trying to open up that chest here, getting the hips and the core and the spine nice and warm. Just do what you can here. If you're not super flexible, no big deal. You're in your third trimester doing this workout. That's a huge accomplishment already, so we're gonna make it work for you. All right, now tuck those toes, press the hips up and back. We're gonna come to a downward facing dog. We're gonna pedal those feet, so pumping the heels toward the ground. Again, be mindful of your belly. If you need to go wider with your feet here, feel free to do that. Now this is a third trimester specific HIIT, but if you're in your first or second trimester or even postpartum, you can absolutely do this one. Even if you're not pregnant, still a great workout. If you want something low impact, we're gonna get it done in 20 minutes. All right, just push those heels down both at the same time and then walk your feet forward, nice and wide. We're gonna come down to a nice deep squat. So I'm gonna show you from the front. We're gonna put those hands on the floor. If you can, if not, just keep them in front of your chest. Put those hands on the floor, stand up. Let's do that again. So hips back and up. So we're reaching toward the floor, but when you reach, I want you to keep your chest up and that weight in your heels. So if your heels are starting to lift off the ground, if you're leaning forward, don't squat as low. We wanna get those hips nice and warm. Squats, especially deep squats like this, are a great exercise to prepare for labor and delivery. Last one. Take those feet really wide. We're just gonna lunge side to side and rotate, lifting the hand up toward the sky. Other side. Now we're gonna work for 50 seconds each exercise today, 10 seconds rest. But if you need longer than that, feel free to take it. We're coming up on our first exercise, a deep squat with a reach. So just like we just did in that warm up, I want you to bring your feet outside your hips, push the knees out, reach to the floor, and then reach up now. So hips back, heels down, driving those knees out. Now your feet are outside your hips, but if your belly is getting in the way, take your feet wider, and that is even gonna get more into your glutes. So you just do what works for you in today's workout, but we always wanna maintain strong form. So in a squat, that means the weight is in your heels, your chest is up, abs are tight, and again, if you're leaning forward or rounding your back to get to the floor, I don't want you to get all the way down. Just do a shallower squat for me. 10 seconds left. If you can pick up the pace a little. Rest. All right, 10 seconds. We're moving to a posterior swing. So I want you to pretend you got weight in your hand, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever. Keep your feet wide. We're gonna push the hips back, swing the weight through, swing it up. So you're hinging at your hips. That pretend weight stops at shoulder height. You're squeezing your butt at the top and your hips finish under your shoulders. Now, I want you to note from this side, see where my hips stop? Here, not here. I want you to stop them under your shoulders so your knees are soft. And that way that work's gonna stay in your glutes, your hamstrings, your back, and you're not gonna strain your low back. That's what happens when you drive your hips too far forward. Brace that core at the top by pulling your belly button in toward your spine. Got less than 15 seconds. If you can, pick it up. It's a great move to add a weight to it if you feel up for it today. Rest. All right, we're gonna move on to a backwards lunge with a front kick. So I'll show you from the side. Feet are hip width apart. We're starting with the right leg stepping back, and then we're gonna kick. So lunge, and then tap that right foot, kick it forward. Do it again, lunge, tap, kick. Now knees to 90 degrees on that lunge, and then you tap. You can kick low, you can kick high, but I want you to try to maintain your balance, squeezing that glute in the left leg. And if you feel good, you can take that tap out and just go straight into that kick. Whew, that's gonna challenge your balance, as you can see, but it's good. But again, don't lose that form in the lunge. I want you to bring that back knee straight down, and that front knee should be right over the ankle, front thigh parallel to the floor. If you're not going that low to where your front thigh is parallel to the floor, I want you to slow down. Rest, we're gonna move to the other side. So I'd rather you go slow than go fast and give me a shallow lunge. Cool? So other side, left leg, here we go. Because the deeper we get in that lunge, the more effectively we're gonna train those leg muscles, those glutes. So nice deep lunge. And then as you stand up, you're pushing through that front heel, and that's gonna engage that front glute. And if you need to slow down, catch your breath, add that tap, slow it back down, or take a break. It's your workout. You work at your own pace at the level that's appropriate for you. Couple more. Rest. All right, we're moving on to downhill skier. Now your feet are gonna be about hip width apart. Like you've got ski poles in your hands, you're gonna take them up, high on your toes, slam it down, push your hips back. Let's go. So heels up, heels down. Ski poles in hands, you're driving them back behind your hips. Chest is lifted, but you're hinging forward. Kind of like that posterior swing. You're pushing your butt back, it's not a squat. So you're gonna feel it in the back body here. And of course, you're gonna feel out of breath. If you can hear me, doesn't take much these days, does it? High up on those toes if you can, get those calves working. Really act like you've got some resistance in your hands, so when you come down, you're really using a lot of force with those arms. It's gonna make you work a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, we're gonna keep that heart rate up. Feet outside hips, a little bit wider. You've got battle ropes. Those 10-pound ropes from the gym, we're gonna slam them down, same time, here we go. So now, I do wanna squat. We're taking those ropes overhead, and then we're slamming them down toward the floor. Your arms are soft here, but again, you've got resistance. Those ropes weigh at least 10 pounds, and so you're using your whole body to slam them down and come back up. Now, hips go back and down. I want your butt almost to your knees in that squat. It's full body here. You can speed up if you want to. You've got 15 seconds, let's go. It's one of my favorite things to do at the gym for HIIT is those battle ropes. If you haven't tried them, you should. I wish I had some at home. Time. But why do you need weighted ropes when you can just do it with your arms, right? Still get your heart rate up. Okay, come into a side crunch. Left arm up, left toe on the ground, bring that knee to elbow, raise it up. So we're leaning into one leg. You can see all my weight is pretty much in this leg. I don't even need to touch my toe. You can, of course, for balance, but I want you to think, engage that glute, pull your belly button in toward your spine, and then try to meet that elbow and knee halfway. If your belly is getting in the way, no big deal. You do not have to touch your knee to elbow, but I want you as best as you can to give me a big crunch, rib to hip, so we're getting into those obliques. 15 seconds, can you speed it up? Yes, you can still do core training. You don't have to do crunches, you don't have to do planks. You know that I've got tons of pregnancy core workouts. Rest, we're gonna do the same thing, other leg, shifting our weight. Other side, let's bring that knee to elbow and light tap. Again, I'd rather you go for control than speed. So if that means you're doing fewer to maintain that balance, that's more effective than trying to go fast and not keeping your weight in that one leg. And a lot of people think core training is just your abs, right? But really, we have to work our stabilizing muscles, and that includes our hips and glutes. And so this move is really effective. You're getting your abs, your obliques, but also those hips and glutes involved, and that's total core work. And that's what's really important during pregnancy. That's gonna help support us as we grow, which we've done a lot of the past couple months together. And then postpartum, it's gonna help us recover faster. A couple more. Time. All right, we're moving back to our first exercise. Set 2, we're halfway there. Deep squat reach. Take those feet as wide as you need to. Push those knees out. We're gonna reach to the floor, reach up. Less than 10 minutes to go. Now this round, could you go deeper on your squat? If you can while keeping that chest up, go for it. If you can't go deeper, don't reach to the floor. Give me a bigger reach and speed it up. Use those arms too. It's a big part of getting our heart rates up in this HIIT workout. And I always use a heart rate monitor to track my heart rate. If you're curious to the one I use, it's linked in my description below. It's a great way to make sure you're working out safely, but also pushing yourself. Almost there, a couple more. 5 seconds. Time. All right, moving to those posterior swings. Feet stay wide. You've got your kettlebell, your dumbbell. Ready? Swing it through those legs. Drive those hips. Squeeze that booty at the top, pushing through the heels. Again, keeping those hips under the shoulders, knees soft at the top. I'll show you from this side again. And you can go fast on these using that momentum. We got about 15 seconds. If you can, speed it up. Three, 2, 1. Good work, guys. All right, we're moving to that backwards lunge to the front kick, starting on that right leg. Remember, deep lunge is the priority here. Let's go, step it back, kick. Now, you can add that toe tap if you need to. Take your time, but if you're feeling good, let's push, go straight into that front kick. Again, if you're finding you're leaning to one side or you can't balance really, give me that toe tap. Take it a little bit slower. All right, we only have 15 seconds. Go for depth, not speed. Take your time. Woo. Last one. Rest. All right, same thing, other leg. This one, don't underestimate it. You get that strength and the cardio move together. Here we go, left leg. Press through that front heel, squeeze that booty. Again, you can kick lower, kick high. You do not have to kick high on this. It's more about that balance challenge and about how high you can kick here. How we doing halfway? We're working. We got less than 5 minutes though, so we want to push. Couple more. Last one. Good work, guys. All right, moving to those downhill skiers. So feet are under hips. Take a deep breath. You've got those ski poles. Give me a big lift on those toes and then slam. Slam those arms down, pushing the hips back. Again, this is about the posterior chain, like those swings with the imaginary weight. We're doing the same thing here, but we're getting those calves involved. Maybe you can move a little bit faster with those feet under hips. Get that heart rate going. Got 20 seconds, let's push. Last 10, come on, come on. 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. All right, feet a little bit wider. We're going to those rope slams. Take a deep breath for me. We're almost there. Stay in the work, let's go. Remember, you're squatting now. I want those hips going low. It is full body, don't just give me that upper body. That's gonna challenge your heart rate and build strength. Now, if you need to slow it down, if you need a break, for sure. But if you're with me, we're working hard every time we move. Halfway. Can you pick up the pace? We've got 12 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, standing side crunch. Arm up, shift that weight, knee to elbow. Let's go. Now you know this move already, so if you can, let's try to pick up the pace a little. But again, I'm more concerned with that crunch than how fast you're going. So take your time, make sure you're balanced. And I don't know about you guys, but at this point in the workout, it's only been 17 minutes, but I gotta go to the bathroom again. So if you need bathroom breaks, feel free to take them. But we got less than 3 minutes, so maybe you can hold it. 20 seconds left, let's push. Big crunch. Just like to keep it real with you guys. Sometimes you just gotta be honest. Couple more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, same thing, other side. And we're gonna head into our cool down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And you're gonna find one side feels more easy to balance on. For me, that's this side, so just be patient with yourself. Pregnancy throws off all your balance anyway, so take your time here. It's our last exercise though. We're halfway there. We got this. Heart rates are up. Got a big calorie burn. A really solid workout. And we're almost there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, we made it to the cool down. Come on down to your knees. We're just gonna stretch it out here. Just rocking the hips back and forth. Give me a little cat-cow arch. And then round the back. Push back to a downward dog. Pump those heels again, releasing those calves. Push both heels down, really stretch, extending those arms. Walk the feet toward the hands, nice and wide with those feet. Just stay here, fold forward. You can take your feet even wider here if it's hard for you to reach the floor, as it is for me. Just releasing those hamstrings. You can just sway your hips here, whatever feels good. Slowly roll up. Clasp those hands behind your back. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Open up that chest, look up. Now reverse that clasp. Do it again. If you need a longer stretch, be sure to check out my postpartum and prenatal stretch workouts. Those are gonna be great to help you cool down after a workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 20 minutes prenatal HIIT for your 3rd trimester. And if you're curious as to what I'm wearing in my maternity workouts, my prenatal workouts, be sure to check the description below. I link everything. Most things are from Amazon, and these happen to be my favorite brand of workout clothes that I'm wearing today. So check it out below. Let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you for our next prenatal workout. We're almost there.